And you might have been wondering, hey Joe, are you going to show us how to remove the smoke alarms too? Yeah, I'll do that too. Just keep watching. And these are probably not just battery operated. I'm guessing that they're battery operated with a lithium 10-year battery on there, and they're probably hardwired too. I won't know 100% until I take that down, will I? But when I get ready to do that, I'll show it to you. Hey, it'll be on the last bit of this episode. It'll be on the next episode, okay? Before I get ready to paint the ceiling, okay? Watch for it on my channel. One last thing I do before I paint a ceiling. I just get up there and I look at it. I got my construction light here, and I turn my construction light on, tilt it up to the ceiling, and then I get up there on my little step stool here, and then I look, you know, very quickly to see if there's any little droppings that look like, oh, that should be scraped off, that should be scraped off, that should be scraped off. I did that through the closet. I only got a couple little spots. Now I feel like I'm ready to paint there. There was an edge around the light fixture trim, and I took some simple green. I always got my simple green. I've got a brush, I've got a steel brush, a regular brush, a sponge, the water, the putty knife, my gloves. And I got up there and wiped off around that. Make sure that my paint's gonna stick on there just fine. Checked out the corners. I had to put a little bit of caulking right up there. And on that inside corner, I just put some caulking. You can see it's white, right there. There was a little hole there, and after I get done painting, I'm gonna see a hole there. It's gonna be like, white? Why didn't I see that? Why didn't I check that out? See, I'm just doing the ceilings right now, but when I go back on the walls, I'll check everything. See a little black mark there? I think it's rust from a nail or a screw coming through. And if I could put 10 coats of paint on there, and that rust is still gonna go through. So what I do with that? Well, I got some paint. And so when I do the walls, I'm going to take my Kills. They have all kinds of Kills. This is a primer. Kills is a good brand. And this is latex, low odor, interior, exterior, water base. And this is Kills 2. They have like 4 or 5 different types of Kills at the store. You just have to look and make a decision as to what you want. And so that rust mark, before I get ready to paint the walls, I'll hit Kills on there. I may have to put 2 little coats on there, but then I'll take the paint can around and see where there's pencil marks around here. I'm going to put Kills on that, make sure that my paint's going to cover in one application on the walls. Make sure that the lead doesn't bleed through, and where I have to do little patches with my spackle or with my caulking, I'll hit those different areas with Kills first. See? And it works out really good. Spend a little bit of extra time on your projects, okay? And see, there used to be a little gate. There used to be a little gate here because they must have had a dog or probably a dog. And I scraped off it had double-sided tape on it. There was bits there. And I scraped that off, and then I rubbed it off, and see, now you can see the marks on there. Well, of course I got my Kills, so when I go around doing all the walls, I'll just have a little, I can take the paint around, or I can put it in a bucket like this. Okay, instead of carrying it like this, you want to carry it like this. Then I can walk around and do all my Kills. See how he's holding it like that? Oh, you can hold that all day long with that. So I'll look at spots like that, little dings on the metal corner bead. Here's another one. I'll probably put some caulking over it first and then double check it. Some places around the wall sconces. See? And then I'll look around light switches, see if there's dirty marks around there. I'll take my simple green first, and then if there's any residual of marks, I'll hit it with Kills. Anything I got a question about, I'm going to put Kills on. It doesn't take that long. Okay, let's just go downstairs. See this crack here? I'm gonna scrape it out carefully, and I'm gonna put caulking on it, and then do a fake texture over that. And then I'm gonna put kills on it before I do the paint. Initially, I was thinking about scraping that whole thing out, cutting the tape out, and doing a sheetrock patch. Then I have to tape it, top it, skim it, tight skim it, sand it, texture it, sand it, prime it, and then it's probably going to look like a patch because I'm not a professional patcher. You know, I could make it look like pretty good. Mommy wouldn't see it, but I'm gonna try caulking that. There's some hairline cracks. That's just a seam where the sheetrock is, and see it goes up that way too, right up in there, and then there's another one here. See, it's going across there. So I'll put a little bit of caulking. Here's some bit down there. And then I'll put kills on it. Okay. When I come down here, I thought I noticed some soiled marks. See around here, you can see where everybody's put their hands to get the light switches. Here's a soiled area. I don't, you know, before I do the walls, I'll go around and I'll do simple green where I think. Here's another nice little boo-boo. Okay, and then I'll check it out. See that mark right there? Yeah, I'll try to do some simple green there first to clean off some of that, and maybe take an eraser and try to get some of that off if I have an eraser. I don't think I do. I could try to get some of that with simple green, and then you're going to show the back a little bit. But then I'll take some kills and I'll run it around. Here's a mark, and then in the bedrooms and stuff. If you've got any marks, here's one right here. See that? If I don't put kills over that could bleed through the paint. And you might have different things like that. Makeup marks, if you got kids, girls in their bedrooms, spills on the walls and stuff. Just take your kills and go around and have at it. There's another suspect mark right there. So, you know, I'll take my trouble light down in here before I do the walls, but I'm concentrating on the ceilings right now. Okay, I'm just giving you some tips for what I'm going to do before I paint. You know, it's just going to give me a better job. See, they hung something there, and they had some sheetrock screws. I took the sheetrock screws out, and I'll have to clean that with simple green, and then when it dries, I'll put some kills over it. There's a little hole that I have to put caulking in. And I'll put 2 coats of caulking, and then I'll put a little caulking over the top, blop, 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 and then knock it down with my putty knife. Now see, I just filled these holes. They had toggles in there, and that's not really thick. The caulking is not really thick in there. I just go around the edges of the sheetrocks to it grabs, and it's indented. I did that because I know when this dries. See, I'm not going to do painting on the walls today, but wherever I know I have to do at least 2 coats, I'll do that prior and make sure I got plenty of time, because see, when this dries, it's still going to pucker a little bit more. And then I'll put a top coat on there tomorrow, let that dry, and then the next day, if there's any little bit left, I could just dab a little bit and then go with the caulking, just little bits, and take a sheetrock knife and flatten it down. See, when I put it on, if I had any excess over here, because this is spray texture, I wanted to make sure I was not zoomed in. If this is spray texture, which this is, you don't want to leave any residue on there, okay? Because then you're going to see a big old mark, especially if you just put a putty knife on there and go like that. Because you're taking the textured area out there, it's filling up all the voids of your spray texture, whatever kind of spray texture you have. You could have heavy, stipple, a light one, a stipple, a heavy knockdown spray texture, or just an orange peel or something. This is a light texture, okay? They knocked it down, they sprayed it, and they kind of slightly knocked it down, okay? It looks really good. It's uniform. It's uniform on the walls, okay? And I just wipe off the excess of the caulking. That way when I get all done with that, it's not gonna look like a big old patch. Oh yeah, I see where those shelves used to be. There used to be a screw there, a big old toggle there, a big old thing over there, and there's a big old line right here. Yeah, there's a shelf there and there. See, when I get all done, even though I'm just using caulking, you're not gonna see that when I get done. Okay, so I'm gonna spend a little time on these ceilings, and I do it now, and I can do it in just the ceilings that I'm working in today if I want, or I can do all the ceilings in one go. You know, I know there's a couple spots in this ceiling. I'm not even quite sure where they are now because I was up there, when I was up there on the tall ladder going around with the broom and sweeping off all the dust. There was a lot of dust up there. I kid you not. There was a couple spots here and there where there was like, oh, that should be scraped off. Now granted, if you don't have time to do that, you decide you don't want to do that, don't do it, just paint it. Then you gotta live with all the little things that you should have done prior. You know, like fixing your caulking your hairline cracks, or if you have a hairline crack on the inside corner or up there somewhere, or after you paint, you see a couple little things. Oh shoot, I should have knocked that off and that one off. Look at that one over there. Every time I come in this room, I look up and I can see it. You can fix that right now. You know, you can fix it later too, but then after you move in and over the bed and trying to get up there, and then you got to get the paint touch up, and you do it too much, and depending what kind of paint you use, somebody comes in here, oh yeah, I see where you fix that. I can see it right there. What? Paint didn't blend in? Well, you got an extra coat of paint on where that paintbrush is, right? Okay, so just, you know, I'm gonna get up there and check it all out. If I don't like the inside corner, how it finishes up against that wall. See right in there? I saw that from down here. I don't know if you can see it as well as I can see it from here. When I'm up there disconnecting the smoke alarm, guess what? I can stand up there, get up there on my 8-foot ladder, stand on there carefully. On top of that, it's just sheetrock, so I have to kind of be careful with it. I can caulk that from there to there.